All right, so Google just released the open knowledge format. So it is a way to structure your markdown files. I think it also helps with other stuff too, so that you can make that content portable from one agent to the next. And as you know, Google Marketing Live happened a few weeks ago, and they also introduced a while back, even before Google Marketing Live and Google I/O, the Universal Commerce Protocol. So these are all protocol standards, if you will, for how you work with content, right? So Universal Commerce Protocol is a way that you would add product feeds in a standardized way, and you can or choose not to opt into structuring your content that way. Open knowledge format allows you to format your AI content in a way where you structure it based on what they've said, and then that will set the standard for everybody. And I think the intent is that hopefully everyone adopts their standards, and then they can make the call on how most people will structure their content. Now, Google is in the game of becoming the standard, creating the standards for everybody, and then hoping everybody hops on. I'm not sure if everyone's going to hop on this one, because they're setting a standard for how front matter can be used, right? And so as you think about how you use Obsidian or whatever flavor of markdown and harness that you use for your markdown, it's good that someone's setting a standard, right? But do I trust Google to set the standard? I mean, they set the standards for a lot of stuff, but do I want them to make the call, especially as one of them that owns one of the harnesses and one of the models, Gemini, right? I don't know. I kind of like formatting my content the way I want to format it in Obsidian, and then just telling my AI agent to go look in the folder of the files wherever I want to. But then again, if I had a standard that let's say, you create something that I want to use, if you format it in a way that makes sense and I enter it into my AI, then it would understand it. So there's pros and cons to everything, but I think that there needs to be more people, more vendors, especially Anthropic or OpenAI, coming to the table and saying, yes, this is the format that we want to use. But they've kind of set this out. I want to see who bites and understand their intentions of doing that. That's my whole thing. I know Google's probably setting their intention of that, hey, they want to be the ones setting the standard, and they were the innovators in this space. So I don't know if I want to follow their standards necessarily for how I standardize my markdown files. What do you guys think?